In the previous video, we have seen how to accept the string in our program. In this video, we will learn how to display the length of that string. So here is the code that is written for displaying the length of that string. So here we have written the program for length of that string. So how we can display the length of the string? First of all, you can check these 3 bytes. In the first byte, we have stored number 50, that is, we are taking the maximum length of the string will be 50. In the second byte, we have stored the question mark. So question mark indicates that we are entering the string length here in that second byte. And the third byte is we are entering the actual string, that is A, B, C, D. So here you can check these are the memory location, that is 1020, 1021 and 1022. And this will indicate as string 1 of 0 will be the 50, that is the first byte of our data. String 1 of 1 will be the second byte of our data, and string 1 of 2 will be our third byte of our data. And this memory location will be updated by 1 and it is incremented by 1 because we have taken this db directory while declaration of our string 1 message. Now you can check here. We have written load effective address si comma string 1 plus 1. So whenever I am writing the string 1 plus 1, so what is the memory location of that string 1 plus 1? So here I am written here 1021. So you can consider this memory location randomly. So I am consider this memory location as a 1021. So whenever I am writing here load effective address si comma string 1 plus 1, that time it will allocate the 1021, that is the memory location, to our SI register. So now our SI becomes 1021. Now you can check that what is the next line of our code, that is move CL comma in bracket we are writing SI. So what SI can do? So whatever the contents of memory location will be there, that is 1021, that the memory location content will be loaded in our CL register. So what will be the contents of that 1021 memory location? So see here, whenever you are entering the string, that is A, B, C, D, that time it will take the memory location that you are reserved in our string byte. So you have entered this 4 character in our string 1. So whenever the data will be taken from the keyboard, it will take the data from the keyboard and it will take the length of that particular string that is entered from the user. So it consists of total 4 characters. So it will allocate 4 in that second byte of our data. So here, what you have written the data, that is load effective address si comma string 1 plus 1. And what is the address of that string 1 plus 1? That is 1021. Whenever I am writing here move CL comma in bracket si, that's time we are taking whatever the memory location we have copied, we have loaded in our SI register, that is 1021, and that memory location consists of value 4. So this 4 value will be copied into our CL register. So now our CL becomes 04. So now you have copied the contents of CL, that is 04, in our L1 variable. So L1 is the variable that we have declared for length of the string. And here now it is the question mark. So whenever I'm copying, whenever I'm writing this statement, that is move CL L1 comma CL, that time we are loading the contents of CL into our L1 variable. Now our L1 register will be 04. So we got the length of the string, that is 04, and now we have to display that contents, that is 04, on our console. So for displaying the data on our console, we have to add first of all 30 into our register. So how we can add the 30 in our register? So this statement will be written, that is add CL comma 30. So whenever we are adding this 30 in our CL register, so previously the value of CL will be 04, and after adding 4 it will become 34. So why there is need to add this 30 in our register? Because whenever we have to display the data from register to console, that time this will be the hexadecimal value of that particular number. So we have adjusted this value, that is 34, in our CL register. But whenever we have to display the data from register to our console, that time first of all we have to load the contents of register into our DL register. So that's why we have written here moves DL comma CL. Now we are copying this value 34 into our DL register. So now our DL becomes 34. And whenever we have to display the data on our console, that time we are using this DOS interrupt, that is 02H. So this DOS interrupt will be used for printing the data from register that are stored in that our DL register. Now in our DL consists of 34. But whenever I am calling this move h comma 02H and integer 21H, that time we can display the value 04 on our console. So now it will display the length of the string will be 04H. But how it can be displayed? So you can check that before writing this group of statement, we are calling this micro with the help of dispm2. So what is our m2? M2 is the variable that we have declared in our program, that is length of the string. So the first of all, with the help of this macro, we are displaying this length of that string. So how the output will be printed? First of all, it will display length of the string, and then it will display 04 on our console. Because we have called this micro, and whenever we are calling this micro code will be expanded in our program, and with the help of this 3 line of our code, we are printing the data whatever we are stored in our message to variable. So this message to variable will be assigned to the parameter, that is access parameter, and that will be loaded in our DX register, and with the help of 09H DOS interrupt, we are printing the data on our console, so that we will get the output as length of the string, and then what is the length, that is 04 on our console. So we have written this code for printing the data on our screen, that is the length of the string will be displayed with the help of this code. So what is our program? What we have to do? First of all, we have to accept the string from keyboard, that we have accepted with the help of this 0AH toss interrupt. Then we have to display the length of the string, and we have to display with the help of this toss interrupt, that is 09H. 09H toss interrupt will be used for printing the message, and with the help of 02H we are displaying the contents from our register. So these 3 DOS interrupt we have used in our program. So you can check that this code will be written for that length of that string. In the next video, we will see how we can display the string with the help of this code. And this code will be written for displaying the string on our console. The link for displaying the string is posted in our description box.